Hello, Steeler Nation. It's game day. Hello, Steeler Nation, and welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate pre-game message with me, your host, Britsburgh, Owen. And later on, guys, hang on to the end of the video for Mr. Steelers Nation Australia, Mr. Mark Davison. He's finally finished catching kangaroos and wallabies, and he's ready to speak to you. So hang on till the end of the video. Well, guys, it's game day. And it's not just any game day, is it? It's Colour Rush game day. And we all love a Colour Rush game. Steelers 7-1 in the Colour Rush, only having lost to the Bills in the Colour Rush. How good do they look wearing those Colour Rush jerseys? And how phenomenal is it to be successful in those Colour Rush jerseys? Now, today it's the Bengals. Today it's an AFC North Division clash. Today it's another titanic AFC North Division clash and a chance for us to get our brushes out and sweep those bungles out. So, guys, what do we need to do? Now, I'm going to pick just two players out. I want to pick out two players that if these two guys go off, we're going to win this game. Here are those two guys looking resplendent, guys, in their Colour Rush. Mr. George Pickens and Mr. T.J. Watt. George Pickens is loving the Colour Rush, isn't he? You got all those pictures come out on Steelers.com. I think there's a TikTok out as well. I know people don't like TikToks, but I think there's a TikTok of it as well. You know, really, he's loving the TikTok. He's hyped in the TikTok. Sorry, not TikTok. He's hyped in the Colour Rush jerseys. He loves the Colour Rush jerseys. So I honestly think that if we can get George Pickens to go off on offense, if we can target him multiple times, get him matched up with the likes of Mike Hilton, with the likes of Eli Apple, he can burn them with his skill set, with his body control, with his speed, with his strength, with his ability to take that ball in competitive catch situations. Did you know of all the NFL rookies, he is the one who catches the ball most when he's covered? He is outstanding. Now, Pickens goes off, gives our offense a great chance to put points on these Bengals. And the second man, well, guys, it's got to be, hasn't it? The best defensive player in the NFL. How mean does he look there? He hates Joe Burrow. And that face says, I hate you, Joe Burrow. I'm coming to get you. And I think that TJ Watt is going to be back to his best on Sunday. And he is going to go after Joe Burrow. And he is going to get in Joe Burrow's face and stop Joe Burrow from succeeding on Sunday. TJ Watt is from another planet. He is superhuman. He is the best defensive player in the NFL. And I honestly think if he can get after the quarterback and help the Pittsburgh Steelers defense as well by being out there and distracting the offensive line by them focusing on him, it's going to help a lot of other players to be very successful, to help to stuff the run, the likes of Miles Jack, with the likes of Ogunjobi, with the likes of Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith, to get after the quarterback with the likes of Highsmith, Ogunjobi, Montrevious Adams, and Cam Hayward. TJ Watt is central to the defensive plans, and those two guys in their Colour Rush jerseys there are going to go off, I think, on Sunday and help the Steelers to a 27-20 win against those Cincinnati Bengals. Well, that's my thoughts. Anyway, I'm going to hand over now to my Australian brother from another Wallaby mother, Mr. Mark Davison. Mark, tell the people what they want to know.
Version of the pregame. You just heard what Owen had to say about the Bengals, and I bet it was awesome because we both don't like them, man. This game is huge, right? Absolutely huge. Pittsburgh Steelers are 3-6, can move to 4-6 and get closer and closer and closer to possible playoff chance. Let's put it that way. Not saying we're going to make the playoffs, but there's always a chance when you're winning, and there could be a possibility they keep winning football games. Now, with this game versus the Bengals, there's a lot of pressure on the Bengals, 110%. We talked about it all week. TJ Watt, Minka, Highsmith, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the defense to set the standard, and the black and gold Colour Rush uniforms, Heinz Field, Acrisure Stadium. The fans are going to go crazy. They're going to go off. It's going to be mental, absolutely mental, right? AFC North foe once again, right? Steelers versus Bengals. We beat them in week 1. We snuck away. They bungled it. The field goals dropped. It was all over. The AFC North is quite funny because the Bengals haven't beaten an AFC North team. They are 0-3 against the AFC North. They lost against the Ravens. The Browns beat them up, and we beat them up in week 1. And I always go back to this graphic because the media portray as the Steelers have no chance. Colleen Wolfley is the only person who thinks the Steelers have a chance at 24-20. Every single other analyst think, no way, Jose, it's not going to happen. But in this game, guys, of course, we need the offense to go out there, run the football more. Najee Warren, we need Matt Canada to expand his offense, involve players like Connor Haywood, involve Sims, Boykin, get the ball to Pickens, get the ball to Muth, first downs, control the time of possession, and our defense on the other side with TJ Watt and those fellas, I think are going to go havoc. I reckon if I was in Joe Burrow's shoes, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd be a little bit scared what I'm going to see, right? If your offensive line can't contain TJ Watt on the outside, then Highsmith is going to have possibly one-on-one with his guy, right? DeMonte Kazi is going to have time in the backfield. Minka Fitzpatrick's back as well. And hopefully he's playing to 100%. This, to me, is a chance for the Steelers to let them know who they are. Let them know the Bengals are overrated. You know what I'm saying? To me, they're overrated. They're 5-4, and the Bengals have only beaten NFC South teams and the Jets and Dolphins, right? Sure, we lost to the Dolphins. We lost to the Jets. Okay, I get it, right? But they had no Tua when they were versing the Dolphins. Okay, the Bengals have won 5 games, but 3 of them have been against the NFC South. And the Steelers are playing the NFC South coming up. The Panthers, Falcons still to go. And we've already beaten the Bucks and we've beaten the Saints, right? So they're an easier side or an easier schedule. The Bengals, though, there's a lot of pressure, man. The Bengals coming into town, I don't believe are going to throw up 30 points. I actually have this game, 31 Steelers, Bengals 13. Let me know in the comments below if you made it this far. What is your score prediction? And as always, guys, enjoy the game. It's going to be a massive game. It's going to be so much fun. I'll see you later.